What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 Road to Glory, episode number 63 today. And as you guys will see from the title and the thumbnail, we are making a massive signing. An absolute legend is coming back into our club, and he's going to be replacing Rui Costa at that striker position. But I must just say, guys, before we get into anything, a few of my footage files were corrupted. So like this file right here won't look as crisp as it normally does because some of those footage files got corrupted. I missed a game in my weekend league that got corrupted as well, so I'll have to look into that issue and see what the issue is entirely. But hopefully we can get over it. But last episode, guys, you will know that we did a whole bunch of Path to Glory SBCs. We got Dam, he's just been submitted, and in this pack we're gonna get our boy Willian once again. What is our pack luck on this account? Unfortunately for us, we have an untradeable Willian, and this one is tradable, untradeable. So we're gonna have to submit him back into the SBCs, which I'm not too mad about. Of course, there were a few other players I would have loved to get. That Goretzka, of course, would have been amazing. But you can't complain with a Willian, an 87 rated player. He's gonna lower the requirements for this next SBC, as you can see right here, and with that Willian, we're going to do pack number 24. And unfortunately for us, we're going to get England, but it isn't going to be a cam. It's going to be our boy Bertrand once again. I've got way too many Bertrands and way too many Dams. Like, those two, they happen so often, and it was just a bit frustrating. But anyway, guys, that's enough of the packs. You guys saw a lot of those packs last episode, and I must say, thank you guys for all the love and support on last episode. So many likes, so many views, and it's one of the more successful videos on our channel so far. So I'll look to do some more pack openings in the future, and hopefully we can go from there. But right here, we're in our first game of the weekend league, 1-0 up with Neymar's finesse. But guys, it isn't going to last for long. Unfortunately for us, we get tackled there by Blanc. Milinkovic-Savic sending a ball into Henry, back to Ronaldinho, and I tried to tackle him there with Boateng, but unfortunately Boateng got nutmegged, and basically what happened there was we got exposed, and it's 1-1 now. Ronaldinho, man, he's a great passer, and he's going to pass that one through to Henry, and Henry's unable to find the target there, but Fernandinho's able to collect the scraps to make it 2-1. However, it isn't over for us, guys. We're going to find Messi in the 48th minute. Nice little double tap past the keeper there, and then to wrap up the entirety of the game. Let me just say, guys, this is some nice passing play. I'm just going to warn you guys right now, some very, very nice passing play between Suarez, Messi, and Neymar, and as you guys can see, the chemistry is working well because we get the goal there. Double tap, past the keeper, finds the bottom left corner, and Suarez is able to make that 3-2, and that's how this game is going to stand. 3-2 for the first game of the weekend league, and that makes us 1-0 in the weekend league. So a very, very tasty little start. And as you guys will see, I held out the game for the rest of the game, just 62% possession, just making sure not to make some silly errors. Of course, against a very, very good team like his team, you don't want to make any silly errors because that could end up with a goal. So just play calm and cautious, and you should be alright. Coming up into our next game, we are 6-1, and again, some very, very nice players in that team. Not as good as the previous team, but he has got a lot of good players, and it was a tough team to play against. Let me just say, 4 prime icons is no joke. Right there, Suarez is able to find the back corner. Just some little tight dribbling, just cuts inside, then finds his left foot, and he's able to bury that one home. And I must say, I think the best striker on the game is going to come with a Team of the Season Suarez. That Team of the Season Suarez card, when it comes out, and I think it will come out, just because EA 1 want to sell packs, but 2, he's had a phenomenal season. He's already got 3 informs, and he's been doing really, really well. Of course, Barcelona are first in La Liga right now, I believe. So yeah, of course they've had an amazing season. I don't see Suarez not getting in Team of the Season, but I think that Team of the Season card is going to be the best striker in the game. It's going to be better than R9, if I dare say so myself. And why I say that is because I've played with R9 in the E-League, and I think that the Suarez card just does more. It's got better skill moves, even though R9 is 5-star, and his body just feels a bit better. That may be just because I've played a lot with Suarez, and R9 may actually be phenomenal. But I mean, the dream goal is to have R9, Suarez, Messi, and Ronaldo in the same team, and maybe one day we'll get there, but it's gonna be a long shot, especially if we want Hullet as well. And there's a lot of cards I want to get, but it's a lot of coins away, so we'll have to play around with it. But right here, guys, we get a rage quit 4-1, and that takes us to 7-1. Coming up into our next game, we play against Foot Zeus. one of the players that causes me quite a bit of trouble. As you guys can see, he's got a great team, and it's going to be a bit of an iffy one. Neymar there with a cheeky little fake shot inside, and I actually didn't realize I actually did that until afterwards. I was like, "Whew, that's clean. That's a very clean." And he's able to double tap that one past the keeper. Now right here, guys, my controller actually disconnected for a few seconds there, and I was like, wait, what is going on? And it actually costs us a goal. As you guys can see, Salah is able to tap that one home to make it 1-1. And unfortunately for us, that's gonna put a detriment on us. But right here, Suarez with the drag back double tap past the keeper to make it 2-1. As you guys can see, he's doing work for me at the striker position. He is an I can't even say that word. Influential player. He is a great player, and I'm gonna love his team this season once I get it, because I know I'm gonna get that card, even though it's gonna cost something around 1.8 to 2 million coins, maybe even 3 million coins. I think it's gonna be the best striker in the game, and I'm very, very looking forward to it. Right there, Neymar makes it 3-1, and that pretty much seals up the game. But right here, our opponent's gonna get one final goal. Leon Bailey passing the ball over to Hullet, and Hullet on that right peg of his, he's going to absolutely smack that one home to make it 3-2. However, that is how the game is going to finish off, guys. 3-2 is the final score, and as you guys can see, we pretty much deserved that one. We had quite a few more shots compared to him and a lot more possession. So I'm very, very happy with that result. And that, I believe, put us on Silver 1 at 14-2. So a very, very decent start to the weekend league. But however, guys, you always know that my second half is worse than my first half. Now, right here, guys, you guys would have seen last episode, I sold on a whole bunch of players to bring us up to 1.237 million coins. Now, right here, guys, I'm discarding all my discard informs. I was checking the prices of all these dudes. They're not going for anything. So it is time to bring in the beast, the absolute amazing, the legend Ronaldo. I think it's time to bring back Ronaldo, and I just needed to discard a few players. Right here, I'm going to discard Pookie as my final one, and that brings us up to 1.295 million coins. And with those coins, we're going to go pick up a 94 rated Cristiano Ronaldo. And as you guys can see, he's a phenomenal card. 90 pace, 93 shooting, 82 passing, 80 physical, 90 dribbling. That's like the composure stats, the finishing stats. The finishing is actually really huge for me, because before I used to have Rui Costa at that right cam position who had 74 finishing, and I couldn't do the double taps past the keeper. But now Ronaldo on 7 chemistry at that striker position, I think he's going to do phenomenally in our team. And that's how the team stands. Up front, we've got MSN plus Ronaldo, and in behind them, Vieira and Goretzka, both in like 80 to 90 pace, which is ridiculous. And then our defense, I think, is looking pretty solid. And I think the next upgrade in this team, guys, is going to have to be an icon center back. The only player I really want to change is to Stegen to De Gea. And to do that, I'm either going to have to bring in Sergio Ramos, who I really don't like, or an icon center back. But that's going to change up Kimmich and Goretzka, so it's going to be a bit of a mess. But right here, guys, we managed to pull a Fabregas from a 2-player pack. And this actually changes quite a bit, because it enabled us to complete the Bertrand SBC, so like the Path to Glory SBC. So we completed number 25 of the Path to Glory SBC. And after submitting Bertrand, we got Bertrand straight back. So Bertrand is a pain in my butt. Let me just say that right now. Bertrand, he just kept on popping up. He was a bit persistent. However, guys, it's all gonna change after this one. Right here, I put through a whole bunch of players. We've got Bertrand, we've got 284 rated keepers, and in pack number 26, the final time I'm doing a Path to Glory SBC, we get Brazilian left back. It's going to be Alexandro, one of the best players and one of the players I wanted to pack the most. Now, I believe a lot of these players' prices have come down in price, so I believe it wasn't worth the it's not worth the 1.2 million coins total anymore, but it's still probably above 1 million coins worth of Path to Glory players I've got from this SBC. So overall, guys, I have to be happy, and Alexandro being a left back instead of a left mid, this card is going to be heavily worth it. And if he gets an international man of the match, anything through the World Cup, if he's playing for Brazil, I don't know if they play, I think they play Marcelo over Alexandro, but it's going to be interesting. And on top of that, if he gets anything else, we're going to get an upgraded Alexandro, and this card right now isn't as good as Alex Tellez, but in the future it could be. So it's something to look forward to, and it is a bit of color in our life, which is always nice. But right there, we do get Alexandro, and as you guys will see, his stats are unbelievable, especially his physical stats. I love the physical stats, and he's actually going to be going into my second team, which will be absolutely amazing. So I'm pretty happy with that, and yeah, I think the Path to Glory SBCs were a huge success. Great pulls here and there, but also guys, I was doing some more 2-player upgrades, and we actually managed to pull a Robin. So not only did we get Alexandro, Fabregas, but we also managed to get Robin as well. So a lot of good pulls right there, and yeah, this Robin card will go through an SBC for a prime icon down the line. This card is going to be heavily worth it, save me about 40 to 50,000 coins. So I'm happily going to take that Robin. And yeah, on top of that, I'll show you guys how good these packs are. Farman and Idrissa Gueye right there. Like, that just sums it up. You got 2 board players in a 2-player pack. Now right here, as you guys would have heard from me before, some of my game files corrupted. That included my 24th game, so this is actually my 32nd game, and we come up against, I believe, Logan FIFA, and the only goal in this game comes from a corner. One of my corner players, a nice little dribbling in there from Messi straight to Ronaldo. Ronaldo sets it across to Neymar, and that is how the game is going to finish. 1-0 the final score. And as you guys will see right there, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of shots being shot, and I just couldn't score against, I believe it's his his De Gea. I just could not score against his De Gea, and we were able to get the win. However, it was a very tough game, and being 1-0, it's always an iffy situation because you don't know whether or not he can always come back at any time, especially with that sort of team. He can always come back. But right here, guys, I'm going to show you a still image of my new untradeable team. Unfortunately, some of the players have changed from my main team coming into next episode, so it's not a moving image, but that is going to be the new untradeable team. As you guys can see, a lot of good players: Alexandro, Milinkovic-Savic, Firmino, Willian. On top of that, Mkhitaryan. There's a lot of great players in there, so I'm happy. I'm very happy with how the untradeable team is coming along, and I think it's a very viable team, especially with Rui Costa in the middle there. It's actually a very viable team, so I'll be happily using that in some online seasons and in my squad battle gameplay. But right here, guys, is the main team. As you guys will see, Ronaldo is back in the team, and over the past couple episodes, we've had some pretty good pack luck, and I hope it's only going to continue going forward. Hopefully, we have a good team of the week coming up next week, because of course, guys, you'll probably see from the record that pretty much with 26 and 6, I only need to go 3 and 5 to get elite. So we should get another elite pack, which means we have 3 team of the week packs. That's right, 9 informs coming up into this team of the week. Hopefully there's a good team of the week. If there's not, I'll save it for another week. But we have a lot of options and a lot of packs going up into the next couple weeks, and I'm really hoping there's a good team of the week so we can start saving up some coins. So for some of the big boys, I'm talking Blanc, Desai, maybe even a Hullet, maybe someone else. I don't know who I want to get, but there's a lot of options on the table, and it's very exciting. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to smash a big old thumbs up, drop a subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. Tell me, what did you finish in your weekend league? Have you got any of the good Path to Glory players? If you haven't, go try those out. I would highly recommend it. I mean, you guys will see I've got 4 players that have contributed to my team, so I'm actually really enjoying it. And next episode, guys, I believe we're also going to be completing our weekend league, trying to get that player of the Path to Glory, Lukaku, as well as Vela, as well as also replacing Goretzka with a Path to Glory Goretzka. I think I'm just going to buy and sell it. It should be pretty simple and all that sort of good stuff. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next FIFA 18 Road to Glory episode. See you guys next time, and peace.
Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.